Babes,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing?
The turkey's making me sleepy because of the tryptophan, but otherwise I'm here.
Oh, good.
And my stomach is kind of settling because we just finished our turkey dinner.
Thursday, November 24th, 2022, Thanksgiving in the United States of America.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Are we going to go there again?
Sorry, babes. I don't know.
Oh.
I came over at around 7:30 this morning.
Close to 8, yeah.
Okay. And then we quickly put the turkey in the oven, started cooking, and, you know, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I started recording us on the couch, but that's our private thing.
Yeah, but then you kept recording while we were cooking stuff.
Oh. But eventually you asked me to stop, and I did.
Thank you.
Yes. We only got about 3.5 hours.
That's a lot of recording.
Oh.
Well, I wasn't expecting to have our entire day recorded until, you know.
Well, then, surprise. Give me a kiss.
Oh. Oh my goodness! What?
No, I love you.
What were you talking? What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I don't even at this point because we've eaten so much. I know I read some books this week, or I finished some, but I couldn't even tell you what they were. So we'll bring those up tomorrow, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm. You have to look on your thing, right?
Yeah, and it's in the living room. My phone is.
Oh my goodness!
But babes.
Yes.
The only thing that was a little bit complicated was. Well, let's back up. Some people were nice enough to drop you off food at your place on Tuesday.
I think it was just one person, but
yeah, and it's because you're Poe.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I thought it was really nice though.
It was. And one of the things you got was mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that took a long time to cook because we were tasting it.
Yeah, they were instant.
They were instant mashed potatoes, but we were tasting it and it didn't get thick enough yet.
I didn't want it to taste all gross, so we put some milk and
butter.
Also, some chicken broth in it. You thought it would be a good idea to cook it in your skillet. We did. It came together really well, but it took a while.
It did.
Yeah. Obviously, we also added salt and pepper.
Yeah. And I also thought, because the skillet holds in a lot more heat better.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to worry about anything falling into burners and things like that. And I haven't cooked on my stove for a while actually.
Yeah.
But I like how the skillet just holds in heat and it just does it that way.
Normally we cook on the same, basically where your stove is at. But this time we switched and it was on the other side of the kitchen. And you opened up a window.
Yes.
Yes. It was good food. We also had stuffing and obviously turkey. Also some rolls.
Oh, the rolls were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turkey turned out super moist. We made the turkey gravy out of the drippings of the turkey, and we also cooked it in the beginning with bacon on top of it.
Nice. How'd you like that gravy?
That was good. That was really good.
You should put that in the freezer so you have some.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I could eat it with something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Cook some rice in it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's still enough gravy, I could save it.
It's on the countertop. The lid's on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might put it in the freezer and then cook it over rice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of turkey left, not a lot.
No.
There's 2 of us, and one of us had seconds.
Yeah, I just couldn't because I was eating the turkey, my 2 rolls, I had the stuffing, and I had the bowl of mashed potatoes, and that's already a lot of food for one person to eat. And I was just like, I don't think I can have seconds. I'm really full. This is really filling stuff.
I really wanted you to buy a honey baked ham with this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maybe it's good eating it.
Well, I was thinking we don't want to overeat. We want to eat, but we don't want to I don't want to have an overabundance of food and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh.
That's what I worry about. I could give it to you. Yes. So we're trying to think of some ideas to see what we can make for dessert if we decide to make one
tomorrow. So I brought over some cream cheese, and originally we were going to add it to the mashed potatoes. But I thought about it, and I told you this morning, hey, babes, what if we made cheesecake? And what I wasn't taking into consideration is at my apartment, that's super easy to do because I have like tons of equipment. So even if one thing isn't working, I've got like literally like 5 other things I could use to mix things together. But you don't have that type of equipment. No. Your immersion blender is kind of shitty, to be nice.
That's nice.
Oh, how would you phrase it?
It's I would basically say that I think that one blender or that one immersion blender would probably be only good for smoothies. Yeah, okay. I don't think it would be good for anything else. Yeah. And I want to get and I got it a long time ago with some other things that some other cooking stuff that was given to me. But I want to see if I decide to go this route to see if maybe one of our local stores has like a KitchenAid hand immersion blender.
Because they're very good and they're not that pricey.
And if I can find one that doesn't need to be corded and I can just charge it, then that would be really good.
Yeah, even the corded ones, because I have one that's corded, is really good. Uh-huh. Yes.
Very good.
Yes, you will.
Yes. Yes. So that's what I mean.
I'm happy for you, babes.
Bubs.
Babes.
Yes.
Yes.
And hand mixers are good too, but I want something that I can actually use for not just mixing like dough or.
Well, you really wouldn't use it for dough, but you would use it for like the filling for cheesecake.
Yeah, I mean the like fillings and frostings and things. I don't want to just use it for that, but I also want to use it for other things.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
I hope it comes together, babes. Mm-hmm. I would love a good dessert tomorrow.
I would too. Yeah. We still have the pie we haven't had yet.
Yeah, we're going to have that sometime after this.
Yeah.
Because I know you really want some pie, and I want to oblige you and be a good guest.
No, actually, you're the one who wants some pie.
Oh?
And I do too.
Why do you have to? Yes. We get the food together, and it's fairly early. Like, I think, what was it, like 1:30? Or maybe 12:30?
Yeah, it was 1 something.
Yeah. So we're doing good on this. Mm-hmm. And even though the turkey and everything finished before the mashed potatoes, we put the stuffing and our bird back into the oven, and I turned it to 250 so it would heat up a little bit.
Yeah, and I thought it was a really good idea, actually.
I was watching some old Gordon Ramsay videos this week on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes I've noticed this, will cook a turkey and put bacon on top of it to kind of cover it up and keep it moist. Yeah. So I tried it this time, and I haven't really had issues with dry turkey before. Yeah. But I think this one turned out more moist than usual.
It really did. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And you mix the bacon grease with the other gravy, and it just yeah, it was good.
And by the way, we only kept the bacon on it for about half of it. Uh-huh. Then I took it off because I didn't want it to burn. And you could tell by tasting it, it was just about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice and crunchy, not too hard to bite into. It was just perfect. Mm-hmm. It was just like bacon should taste.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, it's not even. I don't know what time it is, but it's not even 3. I'm already yawning.
2:52.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what time it is for you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just looked at it, babe.
Okay, yeah. So it's not even 3, and the tryptophan is kicking in. But anyway,
I'm awake. Yeah, if we don't watch Raging Bull tonight, we should definitely watch some comedies or like some documentaries.
Bubs.
What's up?
I never said I wanted to watch Raging Bull this weekend.
Oh, I thought you did.
I did not.
Let me put it to you this way. Would you like me to stop bringing up how you need to see Raging Bull this weekend?
I'd like you to stop pushing it is what I'm trying to...
Well, if we watch it, I'm going to stop pushing it because you would already have seen it. Just something to think about. What?
Would you stop it?
Roger Ebert did call it the best movie of the 1980s. Mm. So, think about that there, Jaylo.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yeah, just because you push something, it doesn't mean somebody's going to give in.
That's true.
Bubs.
Babes. We both did reading this week. Like I said, I don't remember what I finished the Cleopatra book. That's one thing.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. How long was it?
It was a fair length. I don't remember exactly, but it took a minute to read it. The author did a good job. And so last night, as you know, I'm a big fan of that 4-part biography that Robert A. Caro did on Lyndon Johnson.
Yes.
We need number 5. Hurry up with that. But he also wrote a book about some guy named Robert Moses.
Mm-hmm.
And the audiobook is on Bard, but it's 68 hours.
Wow.
So I downloaded it. And unfortunately, the audio quality is really, really bad.
Uh-oh.
So I might have to go and get another copy of it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, on Bookshare.
On Bookshare?
Yes.
Oh my.
One of my favorite services there,
Jaylo. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry about that. Bubby.
That's okay, babes. Have you been doing any reading?
Yes. And I told you this before, but I ended up in the book where
11/22/63.
Yeah. What's his name? George Amberson is on the verge of telling Sadie Dunhill Clayton everything about his story, but he doesn't know how it's going to turn out. And where I ended up at is when they had the Jody Jamboree, which is a variety show that was put on before.
Yeah.
And George agreed to put that on as a fun thing to end the year.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended with kids being pelting each other with cream pies, and I thought that was really funny. And then even the principal got in on it and started throwing cream pies at George and Sadie, and and the stage was just all covered in whipped cream, and it was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was I would laugh even if I was in a different town. And I'm thinking to myself, it's too bad that Jody, Texas isn't actually a real place.
I know. Well, I mean, I believe it's a fundraiser.
Yeah,
the Jamboree was.
The Jamboree, I think it was, yeah.
For what's his name's girlfriend? Was it Mike's girlfriend? Mike Oswald?
Bobby Jill Allnut, because she got a slash from the car accident.
Nice.
And I thought that was actually nice too.
Oh.
Because she was a horrible slash.
I think I'm related to her.
Why?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm all nut.
You're nuts, that's for sure. Bubs. Yeah, you're all nuts.
I'm quacking myself up.
Oh, jeez.
I know, nothing new, right?
No, I actually think it's kind of cute.
Thank you.
But sometimes your jokes don't really fly.
Oh. Now, obviously, you already know, to me, this is Stephen King's masterpiece. And I might be the only one who feels that way. I know people will put it pretty high on their list of favorite Stephen King books, but it's usually not at the top. And with me, it easily is. But I like a lot of other of his books. Now, you still have a ways to go, but you have a new incentive to finish the book fairly quickly, because there's one that you want to read called What We Talk About When We Kiss Under the Mistletoe.
It's called Why We Kiss Under the Mistletoe by Michael Foley.
Yeah.
And he wrote this book on the Christmas traditions that were either thought as pagan, or they were pagan and became Christian, or Christian and became, pagan and became Christian. Or what if there was a myth behind it. It's I would be interested in reading it, because he teaches a class at Baylor University, I believe it is, and it's about the he's a professor of patristics, which is the study of the church fathers.
Wow.
And I thought, oh wow, this guy has to know about church history.
Baylor University sounds pretty conservative.
I don't know much about Baylor University.
Okay.
Why do you think it sounds conservative?
Well, maybe just because they have a Christian teacher there, and I don't know.
It might be.
Oh,
I don't know much about Baylor University.
good. But in order to read that book, first we got to finish 11/22/63.
And then after that, we'll read Lolita.
Yes.
After that.
And you said it's narrated by the same homeboy who does 11/22/63.
I never said that.
I thought you did.
No,
Lolita is narrated.
Oh yeah, Lolita is not. I don't know about Why We Kiss Under the Mistletoe. It's on Bookshare. But
yeah, that guy who does 11/22/63 has a nice voice. Like he sounds like Jake sounds in my head.
Yeah, he sounds like he's actually Jake, except I think his name isn't Jake, obviously.
No.
But he sounded like he was actually there.
Yeah. So, question for you.
Yes.
At some point, do you want to read more Stephen King books after this one?
I don't know.
Really?
I've never been really interested in Stephen King anything, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I never been interested in I never been really interested in a lot of his movies. I don't like his horror stuff. I don't know. I mean, I know some of my friends read his books. Like there was a friend of mine read his book called The Mangler. She read it in high school and it freaked me out. She never read it to me, but it's about this possessed dryer.
Yeah.
That folds and that dries and folds people. Which sounds really scary to me.
That one sounds like that could be a little bit lame, but he has other books that
it could be scary.
Are really, really good.
There was a dramatization I heard. My friend had a CD of this book called The Mist that he wrote.
Yeah, you told me about that.
It freaked me out because if you didn't like bugs, you're not going to like bugs when you read the book.
Oh.
It was a dramatization of all these bugs.
Oh, good.
Taking over the world or taking over whatever it was.
By the way, there are a couple of different It references in 11/22/63. We've already talked about Beverly Cleary and Richie from the Ditchy.
Beverly Marshall.
Oh, I'm sorry, Beverly Marshall.
Beverly Cleary is an author.
I know, and she was a local author who died in 2020.
Is she from here?
I think she was. I know that she died in Oregon.
Yeah, Beverly Cleary wrote the Ramona books.
Yeah, which I never read or really knew about. But I'm wondering if you caught what Miss Mimi said in reference to the book It.
No.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you then.
Okay.
There's that scene where she goes over to Jake, a.k.a. George's place, and she's basically like, you were born to teach, and Deke Slayton and I are going down to Mexico. They have better treatment down there. You remember that whole scene?
Yeah, the one where she's saying that's where they're going to go after they get married.
Yeah, but before that, she said to him, I read your book and it's good, but you can't publish it under your name because you never work in this town or in the state again. But one of the things she says is, it's a unique idea about a serial killer clown.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. And he references Shawshank in 11/22/63.
Oh, wow.
When Jake is thinking about killing your man.
Oh, Frank Dunning?
Yeah. He says, I might get sent up the state to Shawshank.
Oh, yeah, I think I caught that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I didn't hear I must not have caught the It thing because I was trying to think of what she might have and it was implied that she had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me a couple of times to read it before I understood the reference.
Yeah, because she looked really, like, her face looked sunk in and she didn't look like herself. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I can't wait until you finish this book, babes.
Yeah, me too.
We got some interesting ones coming up.
Yeah.
I hope the one about the mistletoe is good. But you said that this guy is honest. Like he will say when Christianity like stole something from pagans.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've made some Christians have taken some pagan things and co-opted it. Yeah, but even like Celtic what do you call it? Like Celtic crosses used to be pagan and then they became Christian.
Yep.
So I think it's more like what became Christian after it was, and he also talks about like Saint Nicholas, one of the nicknames for Santa Claus, and how that became a legend. But Saint Nicholas is actually a real patron saint in the Catholic Church.
Yeah. There's a book that Daniele Bolelli wrote.
It sounds like a
We've talked about
That's
this
a funny
guy
name,
many times. I'm
Daniele
a fan.
Bellelli. Yeah.
Yeah, I like his stuff.
Is that his real name?
Yes,
Wow.
he's from Italy. He was like born in. I don't think he moved to America until he was in his early 20s.
Daniele Bellelli.
Daniele Bellelli.
Okay.
And I think it was called like Choose Your Own Religion. He basically tells people, hey, everybody makes up what they want to believe in. Like most Christians will look in the Bible and find the passages that they feel resonate with them, and then they'll follow those laws.
So
same with Jews, same with atheists. So why don't you just take what works for you?
So basically it means whatever, basically his philosophy is whatever is your truth is your truth. Is that what he's...
That's a dumbed down version of it, but I think he would probably agree with that, having never met the man, but listened to him talk for several hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you say he was a chef or something, or...
I don't think he is, no.
Oh, okay. Maybe that wasn't it.
Oh.
And when did he move to the States again?
In his 20s, and I'm guessing he's around 50 now.
Okay.
He's a professor. I forget where, though, but he's a history professor. And he's the dude who does History on Fire. He did that really good 3-part series on Jack Johnson. I think it's called Nobody's Slave.
Jack Johnson. Oh, right.
The boxer.
Remember Jack. Oh, I was thinking about the singer. But...
No, yeah, I know. It's easy to get them confused. But we should listen. Did you ever listen to that, Nobody's Slave?
The documentary?
The thing that Daniele Bellelli did on Jack Johnson. I think it's called Nobody's Slave.
No, I never listened to it, actually.
So there's actually 3 things. So I don't know, maybe 10 plus years ago, Ken Burns did a 2-part documentary on Jack Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people who helped him with that wrote a book about him called Unforgivable Blackness. I can't speak now, I'm dying. And then your buddy Daniele Bellelli did Nobody's Slave, which is his 3-part opus podcast to Jack Johnson. I would love to go over all this stuff with you.
Uh-oh.
I it's hard for me because I love Ken Burns, but I also really like the way Daniele talked about Jack Johnson. So I don't know which one I enjoy more. Yeah. Because Daniele has this thick Italian accent, which is kind of fun to listen to. I hope that doesn't sound like super racist, but it's just the way I feel.
No, I don't think it does. Why would it be racist?
I don't know.
Unless you called him a derogatory name.
I don't plan to do that.
I like hearing people's thick accents. I don't think it's racist.
Nice.
Why would that be racist?
I don't know. Would you be willing to listen to that sometime?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yes, I have a copy of it. Because of course I do. I'm Wick.
Oh my.
You know what else I was thinking about this week, babes? Obviously, I like to preserve our conversations.
A little too much.
Oh, not enough. But
no, a little too much.
And to some extent, I like doing that with podcasts. So I know Joe Rogan has gotten a little bit too right-wing for my taste these days. Plus, he's on Spotify, and I hate their app. Just because I feel like it's really clunky.
Oh. It has, like, all these glitches in it?
That's always been my experience using it. Your mileage may vary. But when I found out he was going to Spotify, I made sure to download every episode of his podcast that at that time you could still get pretty much anywhere. Because I wanted to have access to the archives. And I've done that with a fair amount of shows, but there's a lot of podcasts that I really liked back in the day that I never got a chance to do that with just because I didn't think about it or they stopped doing it too quickly, And so I was wondering to myself, how many people out there, because there's got to be some weirdos like me, are into podcast preservation?
I'm sure that there is.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Or archiving conversations.
Yeah.
I think you're kind of out there a little bit.
Oh, why?
Because I don't think anybody wants to hear 3 to 4 hours of our conversation. I'm just saying.
They don't have to.
I don't know if I want to listen to that.
Well, it's for when I'm dead and gone.
Oh.
You'll have some options there, babes.
Oh, my.
I would love to do that. I'd love to find if somebody else is into recording the conversations they have. I'd be willing to make a trade because I could still keep my originals of mine and then get their originals with theirs. But what if I do that, babes, and they're like super boring?
What? Super boring?
Yeah, so they record all their conversations, but unlike us, they're just not interesting.
Yeah, I think we actually make the effort to make it interesting.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even when we're not doing it for a podcast, when we're just hanging out.
I don't know.
I don't know, babes.
I don't know, probably.
Yes. But I'm glad we had supper early tonight there, Jaylo.
Yeah, I don't know if we would call it like in a late lunch, early dinner, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they usually say with Thanksgiving. They could call it dinner even if you have it at 1 for some reason.
Yeah, because there really is no timeline to when you that when people eat. It's sometimes it's in the afternoon. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's early in the afternoon or later in the evening, like at 6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends.
I think I've almost always had Thanksgiving dinner when I've had it fairly early on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends on the person. I mean, we've had it at 6. We've had it at 4. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, good, babes.
Good, babes. Yeah.
Yes.
And my family's Thanksgivings don't just include turkey and all the fixings, but Filipino stuff. Like my uncle makes a really good prime rib that I haven't had in years.
Oh,
and he makes it with gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I went down the sous vide rabbit hole this week.
You might want to explain to people what sous vide is.
Yeah, it's basically, the way I understand it is, it's like this big wand that you can put inside a pot, or some sous vides, if you spend a little bit more, they'll send you containers and you put it in there, along with some water and a Ziploc bag where the air is pushed out that has the food you want to cook, like a steak.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you push the air out is because air makes Ziploc bags float, and you want it to stay below the water line. Mm-hmm. And some people will clip it to the side of your container. Some people will just let it go down. And the wand thing, heats up the water to a low temperature. So it's kind of like if a slow cooker used just water as their way to deliver heat, is the way I understand it. And I don't know too much about it. I've never done it. I've known people who think it's great, so I'm considering it.
So it only is at a low heat until you actually cook it on a skillet or something?
Well, the idea is you take it out of the bag after a few hours and you throw it on the skillet for a minute or two, because the only real downside is, 1, the meat doesn't look too tasty, which is fine because we're blind. But 2, because it's not cooking at that high of a heat, apparently it cools down very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah. But I was listening to Mac Break Weekly this week, and that dude Andy, who's on there a lot, I've heard him talk about sous vide before, even though he's a tech dude. He was talking about how he uses sous vide a lot, and he was getting in a conversation with one of the other hosts, and they were both saying that since they've gotten their sous vide machines, that they can't eat regular chicken or turkey because it just doesn't taste as flavorful.
Oh, even after the sous vide?
Yeah, they can only eat it out of the sous vide, and every other time they eat it, it just tastes like garbage to them.
Ew.
Which is like, oh, I gotta try this then.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what happened there, Jaylo. Those carrots were really good.
I know.
Yeah.
They were.
Oh, and I got to have them straight out of the oven.
Yes.
But you didn't want any on the side of the oven.
No, I didn't want to taste it yet. I just wanted to wait until everything was there.
I was getting a little bit upset with you this morning, babes, when I came over, and I had started working on the turkey, so I didn't want to grab your paper towels because I didn't want to contaminate anything.
Yeah.
But I needed to pat down the turkey. So I had to get out the paper towels, and I'm like, could you like open them? Could you like break them open? And you're like, no.
No, I said, what are you talking about? Because you weren't explaining it clear. And I'm like, what do you mean by opening the paper towel? And then, and what I think you were trying to say, can you pull it apart?
Yeah.
And I finally figured it out, and I'm like, okay, here. Yeah. And I was like,
well, then you didn't want to do it. You're like, I don't want to pull up pop-ups. And then I said, okay, well, I can contaminate this if you want. And then you got the picture. And, you know.
Well, I was trying to figure out what you meant, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Okay. Well, I need a kiss.
Oh.
Loves. I love you, babes.
Noises.
I love your noises.
Noises.
Jaylo.
Yes.
Let's talk about your fam. We're not going to go into, what happened today just because that's other people's business.
Yeah.
But the follow-up I would like to have with you is with your daddy.
What?
There was some talk about him coming down to see you or you going to Washington to see him, or I guess up or down or I don't know, directions.
No, there wasn't. Well, okay.
We talked about this a little bit last week, so I want a follow-up to this.
Oh, okay. What happened? So I ended up not seeing my dad because, and I may have mentioned a little bit about this last week. I don't remember.
You did.
Because, did I?
Yeah, we talked about it on Friday, I believe.
Okay. Because, he called me on, they called me on Sunday. My sister did.
Yeah.
And gave him the phone, and he was trying to convince me to get a ticket on Sunday night to be there on Monday. The only problem is that it was already too late, and he was actually gonna reimburse me for it. But I thought, well, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself in my head, I didn't say this out loud, but I'm thinking, well, I don't know if it would be a good idea anyway, because I would only be there for 2 days. And I would have to come right back.
And there was also questions on whether you could even get a ticket that late, because people like to book and all that stuff.
Or where I was going to stay.
Yeah. And I even said, well, what if you get down there and you can't get back for Thanksgiving? Now, sucks for me. I don't get to spend Thanksgiving with my little Jaylo. But no, we didn't know this was, and we're not going to go into what happened with your family today again, but they're celebrating the Thanksgiving, but there was reason to believe at the time that they weren't going to. And so you would have been stuck down there. This is the way I saw it. Mm-hmm. And it's not just that you don't have to get to have Thanksgiving with me. It's that you don't get to have Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So I kind of talked it over with my mom, and she kind of knew where I was coming from. And I really was hoping that he would be able to see my apartment, but the whole thing just wasn't planned very well.
No.
In my opinion.
That's fair.
And had I known ahead of time that I would have made, figured something out. I would have made a reservation. Mm-hmm. I would have planned it. Cause I really like to plan stuff. I don't always like to do things, at the drop of a dime all the time, even though sometimes it's fun to do that.
Right.
But initially I like to plan things, and I don't like it when plans don't go very well.
Oh.
Or if I don't plan it very well. So that's me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that there. Jaylo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh. But things are going well.
Mm-hmm.
We're surviving.
Yes.
This is a shorter one. We've only been doing this for 34 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think if we weren't so full.
I know.
And I'm feeling it. I think I might take a nap after this.
Yeah, we might have to wrap this one up super early.
Well, why don't we talk about what happened on Sunday? Because we had a really good day.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So, oddly enough, we did not end up seeing Kristen Wiig.
Can I give this a little context?
If you want to, go ahead. You don't have to.
I think it's funny.
Uh-oh.
So before this show, he's like, Rick's like, so have you heard of somebody named Kristen Wiig? I said, oh yeah, she used to be on SNL. I don't know if she's on it anymore. I don't know a lot of her work, but she's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh yeah, we got free tickets to see Kristen Wiig, and it's a one-woman show. And I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit worried about that. I don't know about these one-woman shows.
Oh.
I don't know what is this one-woman show going to be about? And
turns out you had nothing to worry about, but we'll get there.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, all right, why don't we do that? It'll be good to get out, and I'm hoping. And by this time, the windy days were over for now, and it was going to be really cold out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we go. We get there like before 1:15. So I decide to buy us a treat at Starbucks.
Yeah.
A couple of pastries and then we shared a hot chocolate.
We earned it.
On me.
Yeah, thank you, babes.
You're welcome. And so we get to the theater, meet up with a couple of very nice ladies. We won't mention their names.
No.
And this one lady that was giving us our earpieces, our listening devices, actually gave us better earphones this time.
Yeah.
I hated the ones that we had last time because I was like, is this going to even fit over my ear?
Yeah.
Because I have little ears. You guys can't see, but Rick can attest to that. I have little ears.
That's why they call her Alana Little Ears.
No, I don't. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Keep going.
Who's they?
Oh, everybody says it. Babe.
What do you call me? Sometimes you call me Alana Little Feet.
Okay, Little Feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do have little ears.
Thank you.
And that's not a lie, actually.
Oh.
But she gave us the ones with the soft cushion.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we're getting ready, and then we're listening the describers in the booth.
Can I say something else?
What?
So we're talking with the ladies before the show, and they said, why did you want to come out here? And I said, you know what? I've always wanted to see somebody who was on Saturday Night Live perform, and I've never done that before.
And I was talking about that too, and I'm like, and then we get into the theater. This is the funny part. We get into the theater, we sit down, we put on our listening devices. The nice lady in the booth starts talking, and she says, this show is, she's basically saying, the person in charge of the show is Christina Wong.
I'm like, Christina Wong? That doesn't sound good.
She's like, oh, I thought it was Kristen Wiig.
Yeah. I should also say, like, the day before, I look at Christina Wong's picture, and I'm like, this lady doesn't look like Kristen Wiig.
But you know what she looks like? Kristen Wiig.
Well, because I went on her Wikipedia page, and I'm like, she looks a lot different. But I'm like, I'm woke, so I'm thinking, okay, this is part of the patriarchy or something.
Oh, jeez. You're not that.
No. And it turned out that it was not Kristen Wiig, it was Christina Wong, who I hadn't heard about, but she did a show called Sweatshop Overlord. Yeah. With the aunties.
Yeah, she so basically this was her journey in this is what was going on with her during the pandemic, and what she remembers seeing, and how she ended up making a business of sewing all these masks, and she recruited a bunch of aunties that were all over the country. I think some of them were also from countries in Asia. Yeah,
and two of them actually came out to the show.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool that they were able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so she recruited them, and they were making masks, and they, people were calling her saying that they wanted more masks and stuff like that. And so I won't get in. I'm not going to talk about everything in it because it was packed full of stuff.
That's fair.
But I thought for the most part it was really funny and entertaining, and I think at times she was even making fun of herself.
Yeah.
And there was some battle scenes that were funny too.
Yeah.
I don't know what she looked like in them necessarily. I know that the describer was describing it, and they had like these explosions.
Yeah, she's like dressed up as Rambo apparently.
Who's laughing?
Yeah.
For the most part, it was good. It was fun comedy, I should say.
Yeah.
And it was entertaining, but something that I really thought was really over the top, ridiculous.
Okay.
Was when she was recruiting the aunties to try to get more people to take the vaccines. Okay, it wasn't just the masks, it was also the shots because they were coming out. And she told the aunties, oh, yeah, if somebody says they don't want to take it, just smile and go, oh, okay. And then, this is when she took it too far. She started going into the audience with the microphone and giving people pieces of paper to read.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is insane. And it was almost like she was like dividing up. And obviously she doesn't know who took it and who didn't take it.
Yeah, but it's Portland, it's pretty lib, and everybody there literally is wearing a mask. Now, part of that, it's because this is like the one place in Portland that still has a mask mandate.
Yeah.
But still, I think she knew that it was mostly a fairly liberal crowd that came out.
Yeah,
with
but
one exception.
I just thought it was just... I was just thinking, are we still having this conversation? Really? I mean...
Yeah, I that didn't bother me. There was only one thing that I thought was a little bit too woke, and I think you know what it was.
Yes.
When she's talking about Joe Biden coming into office, and she says, and that day, Kamala Harris was sworn in as our first female Asian American vice president. And to me, I thought... That would be
Asian black president.
That would be great. That would
vice
be
president.
Okay. That would be great if you could point to something that Kamala Harris has done for the people.
Nothing.
Yeah,
she did absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, and I think we would both. I mean, we're on totally opposite sides of the political spectrum, but I think unanimously we come together on this issue.
Well, there are a couple of Black and Asian people who have benefited by Kamala Harris being in office, and those would be her relatives, I'm sure.
and her friends.
Like the average Black or Asian people out there, folks out there, I don't know how much their lives got better when she came into office, because she hasn't done anything for the people. And if she has, it's been very well hidden, because I watch a lot of liberal media and they haven't reported anything. So it's not just...
Well, that's because she's not doing anything.
She's laughing a lot, I'll give her that.
Yeah, there were some people that were just doing some really funny impressions of her.
Yeah. You know what? She should be in the audience for like a comedy special.
You can hear her laugh in the audience, like, oh, we know who's in the audience.
And by the way, not every Black and Asian person likes her. I have a very, very good friend of mine from India.
Yeah.
And I think he said that Kamala Harris's mom is from the next state over.
Yeah.
And he hates Kamala Harris.
The
next state over from where he was raised.
Okay.
And he's a lib too. He's not this like conservative dude who only votes MAGA. This guy's pretty lib.
I think on both sides of the spectrum, I probably I don't know of any liberals that can say, oh, that Kamala has really done a lot, because I haven't heard anything. And I really haven't. I mean, it's almost like she's been hiding.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's almost like she's been hiding in her basement like Joe Biden has.
Well, wasn't there some controversy where she was interviewing kids who were involved with some NASA program, but then they had to bring in child actors because she looked too unnatural when she was talking to
I didn't even hear about that. But
I might have it a little bit wrong, but it's something like that.
I didn't hear about that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they had to bring actors. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
I mean...
Now, having said that, I don't know what this woman is like in real life. I've heard rumors that she's had affairs, but that was back in the day.
Yeah, she had an affair with Willie Brown, who was... I think he was a senator.
Oh, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Or a mayor or something.
But it's very possible that if you met Kamala Harris and didn't talk about politics, you might really like her as a person.
I don't know. She seems very condescending to me.
I know she does to me too. But that's also when the cameras are on.
But also too, what people really think is even funnier than the whole, she's not doing anything.
Yeah.
All these, you've heard the term word salad, right?
Yes.
All these word salads.
I know.
And it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
I know. The best example I could point to that, babes, I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong. There was the debate between her and Mike Pence.
Yeah.
And she was asked something, I believe it had to do with the Republicans trying to get a Supreme Court pick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so close to the election. And she just goes off on this tirade about Lincoln that didn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
Well, one of the funniest ones was when she was saying something like, and she was trying to talk about what she knows about Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
And I forgot what show she was on, but she's like, well, Russia and Ukraine are two different countries in Europe. Russia is a big country. Ukraine is a small country. I'm thinking, we already know that.
Are you talking to a preschooler?
No, and I'm thinking, and a lot of people were saying it's almost like she was like a 12-year, like a teenager giving an oral report. I mean, that's exactly what it sounded like a school girl giving an oral report, and she's supposed to be the vice president or act like it, and I'm just like, really?
Now, I am sure that she's intelligent on some things because of where she got in life. Now, having said that, you may know how to do things behind the scenes, but that doesn't make you a good communicator. And just because you know how to do things behind the scenes doesn't mean that you're doing anything for the people. It could just mean that you're filling the pockets of you and your friends. So yeah. I really, honestly, I know people who have tried to defend her to me, but I don't know anybody who's a Kamala Harris fan.
I don't know anyone either, to tell you the truth. I really don't. I mean, it's a lot more fun to make fun of her than to defend her, because her laugh alone, I mean, it sounds like a cackling witch.
Yeah, it does. Like, it does. I hate her laugh.
I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, is that really your laugh, or are you just making it sound like you're above everybody and that's the way you laugh when you're nervous or when you're trying to be condescending to somebody, but people see through it? If
you want to see something cringe, we might have talked about it before.
Yeah.
But check out her interview with Charlemagne, the God.
Oh no! Oh, I heard that one part, and then her mic was off. You remember that part?
I think so. Where she pretended to have mic problems.
Yeah, she did. She did.
And he was basically asking her, "Who's the real president? Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?" And like the next day, Joe Manchin got his way on something big that screwed over liberals. I forgot what it was. It was probably the Build Back Better bill. But so many different things happened. Now, it's weird. I can say some good stuff about Joe Biden, but I really can't think of much good to say about Kamala Harris.
There isn't anything. I mean, I can't even think of anything. I can't think of anything. There's just nothing. I don't know. But anyway.
She's the youngest vice president we've had in a really, really long time, and she's almost 60. Oh.
Well, I don't really want to talk about Kamala, but that's really the only complaint I have about the show. Otherwise, I think there were parts of it that were definitely felt like it was heavy-handed.
Yeah.
I think the vaccine was taken way too far. The vaccine thing, I mean, that's really the only
and I would respectfully disagree with you about the vaccine. So there's one, she was probably assuming that most of her audience was super lib, but two, it is based on her personal experience. So
I understand that.
And that doesn't mean that I necessarily agreed with it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I disagree with you, but it's not like a strong, vehement, you're so wrong for believing this. That it was too far. It's just a personal preference.
I mean, I get it. I mean, the same thing with the other play that we saw. And I thought it was very heavy-handed on the left side. And I wasn't even expecting how much it was.
But you really liked that one. I was surprised.
I liked it, but I mean, there were some things about it that I'm like, ugh. I mean, I could find things I liked about it. The other stuff, not so much in it. The protest scene really scared me. It did.
You're talking about that one. I thought you were talking about the water play.
No. The water play I really liked a lot.
Yeah. I think you might even like that more than I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but you weren't feeling very good.
Yeah, I had that Rona, babes.
Oh, my goodness.
And you had that Rona. But you hadn't really spent a lot of time with that Rona at this point. Anyways, keep going.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like the other play better. But no, I was talking about the very first one we saw at the theater. Yeah. I kind of felt like, I get that it's a play, that one. I also get that she's doing a one-woman show. And I get that she's not going to change. I get that she's not going to change what she wrote in the show.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I'm thinking, I don't think she realized that there are people in the audience that don't think like most of the people in the like most of the people that are in the city.
That's fair.
You know, I understand, but at the same time, like, okay, really, really,
yeah,
really. I just anyway. But she was entertaining. I thought she was fun. It was funny that she was laughing at herself.
What would you give it on a scale from 1 to 10?
I don't know. It's hard to rate. I don't know.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
Let's say we find out that Christina Wong is headed to Oak Harbor, Washington.
Why Oak Harbor?
Because do you have family out there?
I have family out there, yes.
And then she's going to do a show in Mount Vernon. And then she's going to go to other areas that your family live in Washington. Do you recommend the show to them? And if so, what's your elevator pitch?
I don't know. I mean, it's a mixed bag with my family, so I don't know if I could.
Oh, yeah. See, and obviously this isn't true, but when I think of the Jaylos, I think all conservative all the time. But you're telling me that that's not the case.
No,
oh, good.
no. It's kind of divided in some ways.
Yeah.
There's a few of us that are conservatives, and then there's others that are not, or there may be others that aren't even involved with studying politics.
Nice.
So, I mean, I don't know that my grandma is, or I don't know.
Yeah, I saw her down at the Black Lives Matter protest, your grandma.
Bubs!
No, just
oh my goodness. She wouldn't go down there.
Oh my goodness, give me a kiss.
No, you're making fun of my family.
No, I never. Oh, give me a kiss.
No, don't be making fun, boy.
Okay, give me a kiss.
I'm not.
Yeah, give me a kiss.
Okay.
You know what I heard on the news, babes?
What's that?
You know the Salt and Straw?
Yes.
They're considering changing headquarters and possibly shutting down all their stores here.
Are you serious?
Because they keep getting vandalized. And the lady who started the company says, listen, we don't want to shut down here. But the fact of the matter is our stores keep getting vandalized and we just can't afford to replace windows every couple of weeks and have people break into our stores and pull out guns on our workers.
Well, then don't defund the police.
It wasn't her choice to defund the police.
No, I know, but I'm just saying the people that want the police defunded. This is a result of that, and people are getting away with vandalizing stores and burglarizing, stores like that. It's not good.
For real, defund the police was a major, major, major failure on the left, and I can at least say I was against it from day one, but that didn't stop it.
I was always against it. I'm glad we're on the same page with this.
Now, that doesn't mean that I'm against police reform. But I think...
No, there is corruption in the police.
Saying defund the police and having that be your statement and not be able to explain it. Because they'll always say stuff, I've noticed, when I talk to them, other lefties will say, and a lot of these are my friends. Mm-hmm. A lot of these are very good friends of mine. They'll say stuff like, well, Rick, it's a lot more complicated and we should really read up on this. Or all we're trying to say is that the police shouldn't have access to the same weapons as the military. Well, apparently they needed those weapons because without them, crime is going out of control.
Absolutely they would.
Yeah.
I would agree with you on that.
Give the police all the military equipment they need, if I can go back to Salt and Straw. And yes, I'm saying that as a white guy with white privilege, but that's the way I feel. I want Portland to have its privilege back, I guess.
Oh, you're not white privilege, Bubs.
Thank you, babes.
No. Don't even call it that. Because you're not privileged.
Thank you, babes.
And I wasn't either.
Well, you're not white.
So?
Oh.
Asians have privilege too,
Asian privilege. Well, you should really check your Asian privilege, babes.
Don't get woke on me, buddy.
Oh, I don't believe in getting woke. If you go woke, you go woke.
That's right.
That's right, babes.
Don't you forget it.
Yes.
But anyway, that's horrible because I only been to 2 Salt and Straw locations.
Well, okay, so in fairness to her, she didn't say for sure. What she said was she wants to talk to members of the community about it. But it sounded like the interview I saw.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. Isn't Salt and Straw there's also salt and I can't talk. There's also salt and straws across the country.
There is, but it actually originated here in Portland.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't know until I saw this piece, and they still have their headquarters here.
Okay.
And you could tell by the interview that she really doesn't want to do this, but it's hard to keep the businesses open here in Portland.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So if it goes away, we have defund the police to thank for it.
I know.
Now, we did get some... It's not good news on the Republican side, but we did get some good news. The reason I say it's not good news and then I say we got good news, because that's very contradictory. Remember, I'm high on tryptophan right now. But, okay, you might want to cover your ears, babes.
Why?
All right.
Uh-oh.
This has to do with the Orange Man. Trump is never going to prison. Ex-presidents don't. What? But the Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, so even all three judges... What, babes? You gotta let me talk.
Are we really gonna have...
We're just gonna mention it, and then we're gonna move on.
Okay.
All three judges that Trump picked, and every other judge, including Clarence Thomas, said unanimously that Trump has to hand over his tax returns. Now, he's never going to go to prison. Ex-presidents don't. But it's kind of okay news. So, I did want to mention that.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay.
Just so people don't get the thought that I'm going conservative. What? 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 What was that for?
Wow.
What? Why are you tickling me?
Like, being conservative is the worst thing in the world.
Oh my goodness, it is.
No, it isn't.
No. But I love you.
Being a liberal nut job is.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's nuts jobs on both sides, babes.
I would agree there's some are, but I think a lot of it ow!
Oh, move your...
I think the real nut jobs are the
I hit your knees on accident with my elbow. Keep going.
You what?
I hit your knees on accident with my elbow. Keep going.
It was my thigh.
Oh, sorry.
It was close enough. But anyway, I would agree that there are some on both sides, but I think the ones that want to take all the power and try to control everything that we do, then I kind of I question that, Bubs.
Well,
and a lot of it comes from the left, Bubby.
A lot of it does, but not all of it. And a lot of it comes from the right. Oh, tickle what? Tickle what? Tickle.
Okay, no.
All right, give me a kiss.
Then we're gonna move on, okay?
Give me a kiss so we can solidify the truth.
Bubs.
What?
No way.
Oh my goodness. Silent kiss. Holy kiss. Da da da. Do 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 do.
What was that?
I don't know. So one more piece of Republican news.
Oh.
I don't actually think this is going to lead to a debate, though.
Okay.
It might, but not in the way you might think.
Really?
Apparently, they're going to change Florida law. And the way it's set up now, if somebody's a governor in Florida, they're not allowed to run for another office. But they're talking about changing that. So if you run for another office, you don't have to step down as governor.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You know what that's implying.
Yeah, they want Ron DeSantis to run
he should,
against Donald Trump, but I don't think he's going to do it.
I'm not a Ron DeSantis fan or a Trump fan because I'm not a conservative. But he should, for his sake, he should definitely not run in 2024. He
actually said that he didn't want to do that because he wanted to govern. He wanted to still govern Florida, and he didn't express any desire to do that
because the base loves Trump.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Bubba,
what's up?
Let's move on.
Let's move on there, Jaylo.
Yes.
Yes, we got in. Oh, we don't have to go into debate mode about Thanksgiving.
No, I don't really want to do that. Yeah.
Yes, we've made it to about an hour, babes.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't know what movies we're gonna watch tonight. Alana, we've been talking about possibly Raging Bull. We don't know for sure yet. Mm-hmm. Roger Ebert did call it the best movie of the 1980s. Not just of 1980, but the best movie of the decade. So that's something to think about.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You get to see Roger Ebert's favorite 1980s film.
What? Bubs?
Yeah.
Seriously, stop pushing it.
Okay. And then, but there are other options too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Bub.
Yes, babes. No worries, babes. I love you, babes.
You've been pushing a lot of stuff.
Like what?
Movie.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too, but I don't respond to pushiness very well, Bub.
Oh, I love you, babes.
I thought you knew that already.
Sorry, babes. I didn't know. I'm finding this out now. But I love you.
Oh, you're not finding it out. I told you earlier.
Okay.
Bubs.
Okay, well, I'm rediscovering it.
I said I didn't like pushy people.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I love you, babes.
Pushy on Thanksgiving. I'm not thankful for that.
Oh my goodness. But aren't you thankful that you get to see me?
Of course, Bubs.
Give me a kiss. There was one part today where I was a little bit afraid. Mm-hmm. When I give you your food and you're like, oh, before we eat, we got to do something. And I'm thinking, oh God, I hope we don't have to pray. But then you said, why don't we list some stuff that we're thankful for? And I thought that was cool.
Why not, Bubs?
Why not list some stuff that we're thankful for? No, I like that when we did that.
I know.
Yeah.
But why not a whale once in a while, Bubs?
I love you, babes.
Bubs.
What's up?
There is nothing wrong with that. You're afraid.
I just don't think that it works.
Yeah, you never tried it, Bubs. You always talk about trying new things. You haven't tried it before.
I tried it when I was a kid and I didn't know any better.
Well, you don't know any better now. Oh, did I say that?
Oh my goodness.
But well, what I meant to say is I don't think you understand that quite yet, Bubs.
Oh my goodness. I want to pray. Oh, what?
Okay, what are you going to say now?
You my armpit.
I know.
Oh my goodness. I want to pray to relive my life so I can invest in Apple stock.
It's not going to happen.
See? So, why should I pray then?
Well, Bubs, you're not... Bubs, really?
Oh, that's your phone.
I know, I'll get it later.
Okay. I'm going to guess it's your younger sister, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, that's a guess, babes. We'll see when we...
It might not be... It may be somebody that I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
May not even be important.
Yes.
The calls I get from people I don't recognize are not important.
Oh. Well, but I am glad that we talked about what we're thankful for because it was very, very good. You know.
Yeah, we did that one year at my relative's house, and I thought that was really good because, I mean, even if you don't do it very often, I think I heard that studies have really said that it's always good to have an attitude of gratitude. Yeah, because it makes you not think so much about you're not thinking too much on yourself. You're thankful for things that you have. Exactly. But you're also not thinking about the stuff that you don't have. Yep. And I think it's important. I agree. Because it keeps you really humble. Yes. And humility is a good quality. Thank you there, Jay. Well, I remember the question I had for you. Yeah. So I was wrong about Kristen Wiig, as we've established. I thought that was cute. Did you tell any of your relatives that? I did tell my sister. Oh. She kind of laughed at it. How did you phrase it? Oh, I just told her. She kind of had an idea about who Kristen Wiig was. Yeah. And then I told her about Kristen Wiig versus Christina Wong, and she's like, "Who's Christina Wong?" And I had to explain to her about that, and she thought it was kind of funny. And you told her that I'm dyslexic. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Good. Well, good. I think I did. I told her that a while ago. Oh. But I hope you don't mind. I just thought it was kind of funny. No, I could take some good-natured ribbon. Good-natured wibbing? Wibbing. Wibbing. I love you there, Jaylo wibbing. Jaylo wibbing. Yes. No, I'm glad that you're able to take that because some people don't know how to laugh at themselves, and yeah. I think it was an honest mistake. Yeah, really. It was. Yeah, it was. Yes. Yes. There's a documentary I was going to recommend that we watch that just came out on Netflix, but I found out that they're doing it as a docuseries. Oh. Yeah, but it's cool. It's Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Huh? Do you remember back in the 90s when Pepsi had these commercials about all the prizes you could win if you collected enough cans? I don't remember that. Okay, so they did this thing. It's probably like 95 or 96, I'm guessing.
And I remember this case being in the news. At the end of the commercial, they have a jet land and this teenage kid jump out of it. And it's just supposed to be a joke. And it says something like collect 80 million cans of Pepsi and you'll get a jet. But it's the number set so high that they never expected anybody to do it.
Yeah.
And one teenage kid decides that he's going to do it by asking all of his friends and family to give him cans. And I think he actually did it.
Wow.
And so Netflix has a new documentary series about him not getting the jet.
Oh.
I remember this case because I think they reported it on Extra. And so I'm probably going to watch that series this week. But it's not just a one-shot documentary. Oh, wow. It's like a 6 or 8 part thing. So.
Well, despite that, Pepsi's like my favorite drink.
I love Pepsi.
Soda. Yeah. Oh, and then I told you about the 7-Up gimmick that they did where they were advertising that you could win a free ticket into space.
Yeah.
Did you see those commercials?
I don't think so.
And the slogan at the time was the only way to go is up. And they were like partnering with some space company or whatever it is.
Wow.
But it never happened. You should look it up.
Yeah. And then there's that KFC thing recently where they said in honor of the Ram Crystal or whatever it was, where they burned all these books, would come in and buy something from KFC.
Oh, it was about the thing in Germany,
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
After the was it after the Holocaust?
It was in the lead up to.
In the lead up to the Holocaust?
In like 1934 where they burned all these books and threatened all these Jewish
I didn't
people.
even hear about it until you told me, and then they had to apologize.
It was reported on the BBC.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I wonder so the kid probably didn't drink all the cans, or somebody had to.
No, he had them donated to him.
Oh, okay.
But he never got the jet.
Oh.
Yes, but I'm still want to watch that series.
Oh my god. This was like in 95?
I'm guessing. Like 95, 96. Somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah.
27 years.
Very good, babes.
It was a very different time.
It was.
We were young then.
Yes.
Younger.
Yes.
Anyway.
And if I ever get to relive that time, if God grants my wish, I'm going to invest in Apple stock.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. God is all powerful, babes.
Yeah, but Bubs,
what's up?
You only have one life and you can't relive it. It's not like you can be reincarnated and come back as your old self again.
I don't see why not.
It's just too ridiculous, Bubs.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'll still find a way to date you, though.
What?
Yeah. If God says, okay, Rick, you want this? All right, bro. You get to relive your life knowing everything you do now. What I'll do is I'll go to was it the Yes thing that you did in the 99?
Yeah.
I'll dance with you. I'll plan it in your head. I'll say, I know a little bit of. I'll be like, I know a little bit of flute. And then when you leave your book of contacts there, I'll take mine knowing that you're going to leave yours there. And I'll call you up like a week later and say, hey, did you lose that book of contacts? Be real with me. And then I won't, I'll just plan it in your head and show up at interesting points in your life. And then we'll start dating in 2018. But by then I'll be big pimping because I'll be like super rich because I'll manipulated the stock market.
And then you're manipulating a story.
Oh.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Well, first off, if I had a book of contacts, it would be in Braille.
Right, but I know that you lost the book where everybody signed your thing because you told me.
No, this was in my old high school, Bubs.
Oh, I thought that was when you went to Washington and you were with those kids for that week when you met Cokie Roberts.
Oh no! It was a totally different. It was a totally different program. It was a close-up program.
And you didn't have like a book there.
I had this big picture with all the kids, and they signed their names, or they had a list of their names on it and where they were from.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
And I lost it at the hotel.
Well, babes, fear not. If I get to relive this life again, I will dance with you there. But I will call you.
Yeah, I know you should have because
Well, hold on. I'm telling you what might happen. So, but don't get your hopes up because you're now on an alternative timeline. I will call you up like 3 weeks later. Give it a little bit of time to pass because I'd be talking to like 18-year-old Jaylo then.
Yeah, that's right. I was almost 19.
And I will say, hey, by the way, I've been studying my flute And also, did you happen to lose that big poster that everybody signed? And well, you know what? You're in luck. I have everybody's name right here, and I'll just read you off the names and all that stuff.
Oh my god.
So there's something for you to look forward to. Jaylo?
I didn't just leave that poster, but I left a pair of pajamas.
I see, good details. Now I'll bring that up too when I relive this.
Oh my goodness. They probably wouldn't fit me anyway. But, did I ever tell that weird dance story that happened at the banquet here?
Oh, I don't know if you told it here. You told it to me, but go ahead.
That was weird. Okay. So I'm dressed up real nice. I've got a very nice black dress on because it was the same dress that I wore to a couple of dances, actually. Mm-hmm. And I'm at the banquet. I'm having a good time. This girl walks up to me. I don't even know what her name is. And she's like, excuse me. I know I'm not a guy, but you want to dance? I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. I'll just humor her because I'm really not into girls at all. I like guys. And I'm dancing with her. And I'm like, okay, this is the weirdest thing ever. And then the song I Swear comes on. And she's like, sing with me. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
Okay, whatever. And then I'm just like hoping that the song is over so I can get away from this girl and talk to other people because I'm like, this is weird. I don't even know who the girl was. It was odd.
I have a dumb question for you.
Yeah.
That's not related to this. So you know that band, the Backstreet Boys, that were huge and NSYNC?
Yes, in the 90s, yep.
Okay. I was going out with this girl in the summer of 99 who is a fan of their stuff. And we're not going to go down that road again because that road is well traveled.
Yeah.
But before then, I didn't really know about the Backstreet Boys. And then it felt like they came out of nowhere and just kind of exploded. I know obviously that's not the case. But were they popular on the radio like in 98 or did they really hit 99 like I'm remembering?
I'm thinking it was 98.
Okay.
I just started hearing them on the radio because by the time I got to the blind school in 98, my good friend, the girl that I became friends with was telling me that she met and interviewed Nick Carter.
Yeah.
And I knew who he was, and by the time I got there, a lot of my friends were into the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all that. Yeah.
Nice.
I only have like one NSYNC CD. I'm not like a huge super fan of theirs, but I like some of their stuff. And my friend had their Christmas album.
I didn't even know they did one.
Yeah, they did, and they had some good songs on it.
Oh, good.
But I was Yeah, it was an interesting time. It was, and that's around the same time that Jennifer Lopez was getting noticed. Ricky Martin was getting really, really famous.
Yep.
I remember that.
That wasn't really my jam as far as music goes, but obviously I heard all that stuff on the radio.
I was getting into Ricky Martin stuff just because he was a part of the group Menudo, and I liked Menudo when I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. A little bit.
I don't know a lot about them. Were they from the Philippines, Menudo, or no?
No, they're from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
No, they were Puerto Rican.
Nice.
And sometimes I think my aunts and my cousins had like they would get like a Menudo. They had videos of their concerts. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they sang a lot of songs in Spanish.
Well, good.
Yeah, they're from Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Bubby.
Good babes.
And they used to have a show on ABC on Saturday mornings. Menudo on ABC.
What a creative name.
I think it's called Menudo on ABC.
Wow.
Yeah. But I didn't remember watching it when I was a kid.
Oh.
Yes.
Good. Well, I still love you, babes.
Yes, bubs.
Does Ricky Martin have enough money to stay retired, or does he have to go on the road still?
Is he retired?
I'm assuming so.
I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of music. I know that he has kids, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I hope he's retired and he's just like chilling in some mansion somewhere.
I don't know. I don't think about people's net worths.
Oh.
Like you do. You're like obsessed with people's net worths.
I am not obsessed with people's net worths.
Yes, you are.
Did you hear Conan O'Brien on Howard Stern like 2 weeks ago?
No, because I don't listen to Howard Stern.
Oh, that's right. You don't. Okay.
I don't.
He was talking about Dana Carvey.
Huh?
Because, they both worked on SNL. And
I didn't know Conan O'Brien did.
Oh yeah, he was a writer there, and Dana Carvey was originally going to host the Conan O'Brien show on NBC after David Letterman left, but he didn't want to do it. But he was talking about how he's friends with Dana Carvey from back in the day, and he said, Dana Carvey has a skill, but he doesn't like when people mention it. He gets really embarrassed, and I'm thinking he's going to say, his skill is that he's a great dad, or that he can really clean things well. Some like false modesty type set. But you want to know what he said that his skill is?
What?
You're going to love this. He said, Dana Carvey can guess what somebody's net worth is and get pretty close to like where the point with he tells the story about how he's hanging out with Dana Carvey one night, and Dana Carvey tells Conan, "This is your net worth." And it was like within $100,000, and he was breaking it down so good that Conan O'Brien was almost certain that his accountant must have had a talk with Dana Carvey. Like, he's really good at breaking down people's net worth. So if you name him a celebrity, he can tell you what their net worth is. And I thought that's a really useless but very cool skill to have.
That is,
and
really
it makes me want to meet Dana Carvey in real life.
Wow, he actually seems like he could really make you laugh the whole time that you're talking to him.
By the way, I've been a huge Dana Carvey fan since I was a kid.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't talk about him more is he really doesn't put out that much work. But I think he's super, super talented.
Yes.
And arguably the best performer to ever come out of Saturday Night Live, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, no, I would be right there with you, actually, because... Yeah, he was one of the, I don't know, there's just something about that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it sucks because, you've always heard those rumors that he doesn't get along with Mike Myers, and they never really liked each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
But at the same point, he's doing his thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my badness.
Oh, my badness.
Well, babes, I know you wanted to have some pumpkin pie. But maybe not right now.
No, we just ate like a couple hours ago.
I know.
I know. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Any dreams?
I still have to clean up the stuff that we just made.
Oh?
No, I didn't have any dreams, but I've been sleeping really well.
Oh, good.
Although I think I might need a little nap after this. Before I clean stuff up.
A little itty bitty nap. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2.
Are you like obsessed with the number 2?
No.
How come you're like 2 minutes, 2 hours?
Because I want my $2.
2 minutes, 2 hours.
Oh. Well, I love you there, babes.
I love you too. 2 minutes, 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, babes, is there anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. We talked about quite a bit.
We did. We went longer than I thought we were going to go.
How long is it?
It's now like 1 hour and 17 minutes, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good, babes.
Okay.
Well, unless there's anything else you want to say, give me a kiss.
Okay.
Okay, kissy time. Kissy time.
Bubs.
What?
Stop it. Hey, move over this way. The pillow's falling.
Oh, okay. Kiss it time. Kiss it time.
Bubs, you sound like a monster.
Kiss.
Bubs. Bubs.
What's up? All right, babes. Should we end this?
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye for now. Good Thanksgiving dinner.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.